Good morning, sir. I will be presenting my lesson plan in Special Program in Journalism English on the topic Science Writing. For the content standard, the learner demonstrates understanding of the advanced and broader applications of the concepts and practices of print journalism. For the performance standard, the learner proficiently delivers an argumentative speech emphasizing how to resolve conflicts among individuals or groups. Then here is the most essential learning competencies or MELC and its code. For the learning objectives, at the end of the lesson, the students should be able to attain the following with the 80% success. A. Identify the structure of the science article. B. Cite the importance of knowing the structure of science article and be able to compare it with other journalistic articles. C. Write science article based on the information collected about the health and environmental issues. For the content, we have science writing. For subject integration, we have science, and the learning competency, types and effects of weather as they relate to daily activities, health, and safety. And here are the learning resources. For the procedure, we have these preliminary activities. I will be asking one student to lead the prayer, the class monitor to check the attendance. Then we will have the review of the previous lesson, which is the news, editorial, and feature writing. For reviewing previous lesson, this time I will ask the students to share their observation on how the three journalistic articles differ from one another. So here are the review questions, and after the students share their ideas, I will proceed to the presentation of the new lesson. On presentation of the new lesson, first we will watch the video about COVID-19 using the link provided. Then we will have the meta card activity and ask the students to write one word or metaphor that would best describe their observations and reactions. After the motivation, I will present 3 follow-up questions for the students and let them share their ideas to the class. Then we will have our first activity, which is to identify the structure of 3 journalistic articles. For discussing new concepts and practicing new skills, in this part, the students may study and follow the guides using the link provided. After which, I will distribute science articles to the students and let them identify what type of science articles are those. For correct answers, students will study the structures below. First, we have the science news article structure. This follows the inverted pyramid structure, from most important to least important details. Second, we have science editorial structure. First, we have the inverted pyramid, then a triangle. And last, we have science feature structure. This one doesn't follow the inverted pyramid structure. Next, we have developing mastery, which leads to formative assessment. In this part, I will let the students discuss and explain their answers to the class. So we have question for letter A and question for letter B. After the students share their ideas, we will proceed on question analysis. For making generalizations and abstractions about the lesson, I will present 3 science articles and let the students analyze those. We have article number 1, article number 2, and article number 3. For the evaluation, I will instruct the students to write a simple science article based on the video on COVID-19. But before that, I will present first the rubrics. Then for the assessment, I have these statements for the students to identify whether it is true or false. For the second part, I will ask them to draw the structure of science news, science editorial, and science feature. And that ends our lesson. Thank you for listening.